Most reviews on Neuro Serge tell you what it's supposed to do. I wanted to know what it actually does, so I put it through the matrix, broke down the mechanism, checked the ingredients, looked at what real users are reporting. This is the review matrix. Here's what I found. Here's what's actually going on with cognitive decline and brain fog. Most people dealing with it aren't failing because they haven't tried. They're failing because the things they've tried only address temporary alertness, not the real reason it keeps coming back. That quiet frustration of doing everything right, eating well, trying to sleep, and still feeling like you're stuck in second gear while everyone else is moving forward, that's the gap Neuro Serge is designed for. When I broke down how Neuro Serge actually works, it targets cellular oxidative stress and metabolic support directly, not just flooding your system with cheap stimulants. That's the distinction that matters. Most brain supplements work at the symptom level with massive doses of caffeine, which is why you get a sharp spike followed by results that fade into a crash. This goes a layer deeper, utilizing non-stimulant plant extracts to support sustained baseline cellular efficiency, more targeted, less guesswork. Running through the key components, olive leaf extract. This is the one that stood out most because it directly addresses cardiovascular and blood sugar stability, which heavily dictates steady cerebral blood flow without the energy dips. Then Cinnamomum cassia, which I hadn't seen formulated this way in this category before. It targets systemic inflammatory responses rather than just masking cognitive fatigue. And bilberry combined with grapeseed extract. Easy to overlook, but it's what makes the other components actually compound, acting as microvascular support to ensure the nutrients cross where they need to instead of canceling each other out. Based on the breakdown and what consistent users are reporting, early on, usually within the first 1 to 2 weeks, most people notice a subtle lifting of that morning heady-headedness, an early observable signal. That tends to build into sustained afternoon focus and fewer lapses in recall with consistency by month 1, and longer term, a return to feeling mentally sharp and reliable, the deeper change the ICP secretly wants. It's not a straight line, but a clear direction. That's what the pattern shows. The protocol is simple. Take the capsules daily with a glass of water. Fits into a morning routine without friction. The timeline most people report meaningful results, 12 weeks. Not a disclaimer, just how cumulative non-stimulant mechanisms work. The first week is laying the cellular foundation. The compounding kicks in after. One variable I always factor in, refund policy. Neuro Serge comes with a 180-day money-back guarantee. I treat that as a confidence metric. Companies don't offer real 6-month return windows on products they know underdeliver. It also means if it doesn't work for your specific biochemistry, you're not absorbing the full financial risk. That's a relevant input. If the mechanism checks out for your situation and the problem I described is where you actually are, the link to the official page is below. Direct link, no resellers, no markup. They currently have bulk options that lower the per-bottle cost if you're planning for the full compounding timeline. Go through it, cross-check what I've covered, and run your own matrix. You've got everything you need to decide. That's the full matrix on Neuro Serge. Mechanism checked, features broken down, risk assessed. The call is yours.